What's up, guys? I'm Bashore for here, back with another video. And today I'm going to do what if deku was sans with the Batan Trio Part 2. And I forgot that Kara can use Gaster Blasters, so I'm very sorry about that. So that's the one thing I'm gonna redcon is her quirk. It's like sans papyrus, but instead of it just being like instead of it just being bones, it is knives to her, not bones. Instead of that, it would be like red knives, and for papyrus is orange bones, and sans is blue bones. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's start. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Almost forgot. One of the comments says that uh, one frost should be given to Mirio, so I'm gonna give it to Mirio. And I would give let's see. Okay. I would maybe okay. I'm sorry. I found also a ship for Papyrus, thanks to a comment from, if I remember, he is called Bueno something. No. He was called, I think, yeah, reaction and gaming. Yeah, he said for Mario, and he said that I should give one for all to Mario, and yeah, I will give it to Mario. So let's start off where we left off. We left off when the Bad Time Trio when the Bad Time Trio got first place. Oh yeah, if you forgot, they are Papyrus and Kara live with Deku, but in this what if instead they call him Sans, not Deku, not Izuku. No, they call him Sans, and yeah, only they have the privilege to call him Sans, and the others, yeah, the others will just call him Izuku or Midoriya or Deku. So yeah. So basically, next day. So let's start off again. Sorry if it was too long. So sorry. So let's begin with the story. Um, we begin when Deku was going to no, the Bad Time Trio was going to UA their first day. Basically, they come in. They come in with their school uniforms. I'm not gonna make them just be like punks. So yeah. So they got there a little bit early because of, remember, they can teleport. They can use shortcuts to say. So yeah. So after they got there a little bit early, they met Aizawa. Basically, Aizawa said, they asked so who are you? Basically, Aizawa explains that I am your homeroom teacher, Shota Aizawa. Basically, oh, Eraserhead. Deku said. Oh, Eraserhead. And Aizawa said, how do you know? Basically, Deku still studies heroes. He still studies heroes, but instead of studying them for how to become a hero, he studies them for purposes that he can help them to say with their quirks. That's how Deku does it. So basis, Deku says to Aizawa, Mr. Aizawa, you should do sometimes. You're lean. That's perfect for your fighting style to say. And basically he explains that to always make your glasses no make your goggles to be like not that much of a hassle, like they have holes, like I do not mean like an airtight seal, but I mean like he that you can basically stay your eyes a little bit longer when you are in a fight. So basically that. And as I was said, oh, thank you, kid. I'll put that into consideration. And basically, they all sit next to each other. Deku basically, our main protagonist, the main protagonist seat beside the window, on the back seat. So yeah. So a few moments later, everybody comes in and sees the bad time trio. Say that, oh, those are the three that got first place. Basically that, saying them, and when they come up to them, basically they were sleeping. I'm not gonna lie, they were sleeping, and yeah, they got woken up saying that, okay, you must be our classmates. Everybody said yes. Basically that, and basically I Frisk, Frisk and Toga come in and say, "Oh, hi. Uh, I forgot. If they never told Frisk and Toga their names. If not, I'm just gonna say they said that I remember those. Toga says to Kara that I remember those rosy cheeks, and to Deku says I remember that messy hair, basically that. And Frisk, I mean not Ochako, Frisk. Okay. Okay, so now they say we forgot to ask you your names, so can we have your names? Basically saying that Deku says to Frisk that my name is Izuku Midoriya, but you can just call me Sans. And Papyrus and Kara were shocked because the only people that can call him Sans are his true friends, which is Papyrus and, as you know, Kara. They both said, "Dude, are you sure? You think of her as a friend?" Deku says, "Yeah, yeah, I think of them as friends, true friends to say." So yeah. Hmm. Toga asks Kara what's her name. Basically, Kara says, "My name is Kara Midoriya," and they ask, "Are you guys related or something?" Um, we they say that no, but we basically are adopted by his parents, Sansa's Izuku's parents, not parent, by Inko, by no, by Izuku's mom. Sorry if I prolong this. So basically that, and saying that, so you adopted the name of Midoriya. So they all said, Papyrus and Claire said yes, because we think of ourselves when before our parents died, which they get over, which they got over. They said that when our parents died, before our parents died, Papyrus and Kara said that before our parents died, we basically we were basically like brothers to say. Like we almost did everything together. Fight, protect each other. That the same like brothers to say. Mm, so yeah. So basically, Aizawa wakes up and saying that you guys should be so loud. Basically that saying that. Okay, so put on these uniforms. We're going outside, and they, mm, Papyrus, Kara, and Deku take the uniforms and teleport. Yes, like the badasses they are. They just teleport to the changing rooms, and about a few minutes later, the class sees that they all are ripped. Not ripped as hell, not like All Might level. I mean like ripped like lean. I mean like they have abs but with muscles, but not to the point that they are so big, but they are defined to say. So so they can be lean. They can be they can dodge easily. So yeah. So after that, Deku, all of them just teleport to the field and wait for just wait for for them. After they were done, they came out and saying that you three got first place. Uh, he they Aizawa throws three balls to one ball to Deku, one ball to Papyrus, and one ball to Kara, and saying that throw this with your quirk as far as you can. Basically, they did is this. All of them snap their fingers. Basically, they snap their fingers and Gaster Blasters appear, and everybody are shocked because they almost have the same quirk, but not really. Yeah, so basically after that, I mind you this, they are strong physically, mentally, and quirkily. So I'm just making up words, but yes, they are physically strong. Not strong like with the super strength, but strong enough to throw the ball about 200 meters without their quirk with just pure strength. And basically after they throw it about 200 meters, when the ball starts falling, almost starts to fall, they shoot their gaster blasters really fast, and basically their balls went out to space, and basically they all got infinity because remember space is just gravity, so by technicality they are technically infinite, always moving forward. Yes. So yeah, and basically when Aizawa looks at his phone saying that infinity, all right. Basically, Aizawa continues shocked, but still shocked because um when Deku, Kara, and Papyrus see his hand, it's shivering as hell. So yeah, and after that, all of his classmates, all the Batman Trio's classmates say that Infinity, the freak, how are you the freaking strong? Basically, and Ochako thinks says that I thought I was the only one that can get Infinity because of my quirk. And basically the three just say that with the straight with science equations to how the ball can be thrown that high, and basically their brains are hurting as hell, and Bakugo just lunges at all three of them, and basically insert a bedtime trio theme here. And before Aizawa can capture Bakugo, the what happens is Sans uses blue quote unquote magic, just telekinesis basically. Basically, he uses that and summons blue bones with gaster blasters, and that and Kara and Papyrus did the same, except for Kara being knives, just pointing at Bakugo, and the orange bone just almost close to Bakugo, but not really, because if he moves, he will basically like hurt himself. Like imagine this basic imagine this, a circle of blue bones, then a circle of orange bones, basically surrounding Bakugo, and three Gaster Blasters, one from Deku, one from Papyrus, and one from Kara, just like a triangle, and the determination knives are pointing at Bakugo like an angle on top. I mean, like on top of Bakugo's head, surrounding him, basically saying that you basically they all said in unison, "You mess with one of us, you'll mess with all of us." And they basically disappeared the bones, the knives, the guster blasters, everything, and they say that Bakugo, Bakugo, remember this. You are not stronger than us. You're not even stronger than. You're not even that strong. You always think of yourself so that you always think of yourself like you're so powerful. But in actuality, you can be beaten with just this simple trick. Basically that. And in Bakugo's eyes, it was just horror. I mean horror, because he just saw like like his soul being judged. And yes, he was being judged. Yes, he was being judged, and all of their eyes were glowing. Basically, Deku glowing, Papyrus glowing, and Carol glowing. Both his eyes, with if I remember, red eyes, and as you know, Sans and no Deku and Papyrus, you with blue for Deku and orange for Papyrus. So basically, they all did what was it called, the quick apprehension test, and yeah, basically they all tied. They all tied, and let's say Mina saw that Papyrus wasn't being energetic, so that the ship is Papyrus and Mina. Papyrus and Mina, Frisk and Deku, and Kara and Toga. Basically knife buddies. Basically after that, the end of the day, Frisk, Frisk, Toga, and Mina went up to the bedtime trio, saying that basically they were talking about where are you going. Basically, they say that they were planning to teleport there, but but I think Awak should do and using the train. So basically that, and sorry. So basically that, and the next day, no, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Basically, Deku, Frisk, Toga, and Kara, Papyrus and Nina. Basically, Papyrus, Deku, and Kara escorted their future women to their houses, and basically after that, basically the all of them got a peck on the cheek, and they also uh and basically they said that we like you, I like you, basically that. Basically Chris says that to Deku, Toga says that to Kara, and Mina says that to Papyrus. Basically, yeah, they're blushing, but they can conceal it, their emotion. But when they get out, when they when they when their future wives went to their house, basically they also basically that they're hyperventilating. Basically, they think that they were being like like it was very shocking to them because remember, even though they're the bad time trio, they're still flustered when it comes to women, basic, but they can conceal it pretty well, to say pretty well. And all of them teleport to the house. Basically, they all said to each other that what happened to them. Basically, they said that it's like the same thing. Basically, that it's all like the same thing that happened to each one of them, happened to all of them. So yeah, so the next day, the heroes versus villains test. Okay, so basically when All Might said, "I'm coming to the door like a normal person," um, everybody just screams, "Oh my!" Basically that, and the only ones composed are Deku, Kara, and Papyrus. And instead of this being a 2-on-2, it's basically a 3-on-3 because they are a little bit uneven, so they put about 3-on-3. So yeah. So basically after that, uh Deku, Kara, no, I mean like All Might said that you all must be going to training. Basically explains that in situation, not all fights are in the outside. Some of them are inside. Basically that, and what are heroes without costumes? Basically, the costumes are like what they wear in the picture in the thumbnail. Basically, for Deku, a blue hoodie with a t-shirt on, with a white t-shirt. Basically, all of them with that, and they have shoes, which are the shoes are very special. It can basically like it's a special type of shoe that can hover because they wanted to hover, like their shoes are very special. They can hover, and they can basically like slide forward like shadow. So yeah, and these shoes are not just normal shoes. They are reinforced, to say they're not just hover shoes. No. They're reinforced. Basically, when they come out, basically, they the their classmates just see them with hoodies and with hover shoes. Basically, they're running, basically like that, and they all draw lots. And to my to your surprise, uh, it's the Bad Time Trio versus Deku, Ira. No, not Deku, Ira. No, Bakugo, Ira, and Todoroki, because Todoroki has a cocky attitude, basically that. And the heroes for this are gonna be Todoroki, the Ida, and Bakugo, and the villains are just going to be the Bad Time Trio. I will explain to you why. Basically, when they are in the room, basically putting the bomb in this, when Oma said start, basically all of Ira, Bakugo, and Todoroki just ran up to the fifth floor. Basically, they see Deku. No, they see the Bad Sign Trio and insert Bad Sign Trio theme here. Boom. Basically, they did is um saying that if you don't want to have a bad time, just surrender. Basically, um uh basically Bakugo with Escanor's pride basically didn't all of them didn't surrender. Basically said, saying that we won't surrender to the likes of you weaklings. Basically, basically, they got a little bit pissed off, but they concealed it, and yeah, they say uh, they say this exact phrase in unison. The birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. And boom, BC, they all summon Gaster Blasters. Kara summons no, not bones. Kara summons knives with filled with determination, and Papyrus summon orange bones, and Deku summon blue bones. Basically, that and if I forgot, they all can basically use telekinesis, and they basically did that to them. Basically, put them down, and basically to either I don't know to Bakugo, Deku did just pin him down and basically stab Bakugo with the blue bone, which doesn't hurt. When it stabs you, it doesn't stab you to say. It's just like tangible, but if you move, it will hurt. Basically that. And Kara points. Kara points. Let's see. Kara just points. His knives to Todoroki, and basically getting three Gaster Blasters aligned, basically like a homing missile. No, his knives were like homing missiles to Todoroki, and Papyrus summons orange bones. So yeah. So for Ida, because he moves a lot, uh, Deku helps Papyrus by doing a blue bone there as well, and basically if I remember basically like Papyrus helps Sans by summoning orange bones around Bakugo, basically saying that thanks thanks Sans to Papyrus says to Deku that thanks Sans, basically saying that Deku says thanks Pap, and basically villains win because their opponents are immobilized, and yeah, and I almost forgot about this. Kara can change her knives to be blue or orange. I forgot, sorry. So yeah, basically villains win. And yeah, so that's the end for that. And for the next day, this is gonna be the, if I remember correctly, it was the election for class rep, and basically the class rep is Deku. Everybody voted for Deku, and for the bad time trio, they just voted for themselves. But the vice is gonna be Kara, and the next in line is going to be the next in line. No, the class rep is Deku. The president is Kara. The vice president is uh is Papyrus. Like that hierarchy. But in their eyes, it's like the same job. Basically, like in the Bad Time Trio's eyes, it's like the same job to them. So yeah. Basically, the lunch thing happens. Basically, they say that the Bad Time Trio say that calm down. You are all UA students, and what basically what just calming the people down, and it works, and basically that. Now we skip to the USJ, and the bad time trio are sitting together at the back, at the back. Basically, Kara in the middle. Uh, Papyrus, if I remember, was on the right, and Sans is on the left. So yeah. So basically, when the talk about quirks happen, so you ask them that why like are your quirks so similar? They all say that we don't know to say, because even though we're similar, we have different parts of our quirk that aren't that similar. For example, Kara said, for example, I can just use knives, but I can use the blasters, like they like Sans and Papyrus here, and Deku says that I can just use bones, or I can just use bones and blue bones and a blaster, and basically Papyrus says the same thing, but instead of blue bones, he can just use orange bones. So yeah, even though our quirks are like similar, they but they aren't as well. They are similar but aren't as well. So basically that, and sorry if that's confusing. And yeah, so basically they went to the USJ, and before they went in, remember, they all can see love, basically level of violence. They all can see the level of violence in the USJ, and basically they tell Aizawa that I think somebody sinister is in the USJ. Basically saying that, and basically when Aizawa said that to 13 to be ready, basically the villains appear, and before Aizawa can go down, Basic insert beta and trio theme. And basically disintegrating the Nomu. Shigaraki says that you cheated, you cheated, you cheated, basically lunging at Deku. Uh, and basically, Deku just uses his telekinesis, and yeah, basically pin Shigaraki to the ground and stabs a blue bone to his heart. Basically, Deku says, "If you move, your heart will feel the damage." Basically that. Basically they, basically Kara and Papyrus said, "Dude, that's brutal as hell." That's a little bit brutal, but I understand. No, they say that that's a little bit brutal, but we understand why you did it. So yeah. And let's say this: Kurogiri teleported Shigaraki because Shigaraki wasn't moving. So basically, Deku, basically, so Shigaraki that can teleport. Kurogiri can teleport Shigaraki away. So yeah, basically that all happens, and basically, this is some fan service here. So this is the part of the R18 part. So yeah, basically Frisk, Kara, and Frisk. No, not Kara. Frisk, uh, Mina, and Frisk, Mina, and Toga said to the battle entry that uh, mm, because of saving us, we're gonna give you us a gift tonight. Um, the battle entry knows what the gift is, so say yeah, sure. But inside they're flustered as hell. Basically, at night, they Mina, Frisk, and Toga went to Deku's house because they know now Deku's house, basically where Papyrus, Deku, and Kara live. And yeah, and I'm just gonna say this: Inko is not poor. No, Inko is rich as hell. You see, yeah, they're rich as hell. When they reach Deku's house, I mean mansion. So yeah, so the Bad Time Trio and the girls basically did it like rabbits and all night. And when they wake up, basically say the Bad Time Trio said, "Dang, we lost our V card." Yeah, so basically that, and I'm gonna leave this off here. I am very sorry if I started a lot and I just moved the story around. I am very sorry for that. So yeah. So yeah. Like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel. So and thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.